Looks like the owner of this place has gone and there's a big pile of mulch just around the corner there, and they've just basically mulching all the way along between their fence line and the road. I wonder if that grass has grown up since they mulched. It looks like it might have. Try and keep the weeds down. Nice sized block of land. This water tank's kind of the highest point in the block. Comes up to here. If they've been responsible for that, or I'd say they would. It's kind of like a little fire break right along their boundary line. I wonder how far their block goes back. This is the first time we've ever walked this far up this little track. I've actually never turned up this track, but stopped here because it looked like a bit of a clearing for a lookout. And I just, when we got to the edge of the rock, there was all these like old parts of machinery, and like that looks like a crossbow member, and there's some more stuff over there, and then I can see a framework over there. So I'm wondering if this was like a position for a firefighting pump or something, because that's what that kind of looks like, the frame for a firefighting pump. But then down here we just got, I can see gears and a rusted up bearing, and then there's like a universal joint just there. Is this interesting, Sam? Do you think? Yeah, I don't know. I actually looked up Google Maps, and this is a trail on Google Maps. And this is essentially what it's saying is the end of the trail. And excuse me, I've got to try and get a picture of that. Can you see him? Like somebody stacked up some rocks, but look at the little fella on top of it. Look how far. No, he's let me get closer. He's checking me out. I don't know who built your little rock pile, mate, but that's cute. And it looks like there might be a kind of a rocky outcrop just here, which is what I was anticipating seeing. There's you, Sam. So yes, this is where the trail we were walking came to. And I noticed there's like somebody scratched a little arrow in that direction, saying that's the way to one of the creeks in the area, which I think is one of the bushwalking trails. This has been I think it's been a worthwhile adventure. When we started walking up the trail, I just thought, I wonder if this actually goes anywhere. And I just pulled out Google Maps to see if it'd show me as a dot, and it did, and I was on a designated trail. And this is where it says the trail ends. So we might grab a drink of water. I've got his water bottle, I've got my water bottle. Catch our breath back, and then we'll head back down the trail, which should be easier. Okay, so we're going to start walking back from this point to the car. We're not cracking a great pace through this bush trail, but especially where there's bits where I've got to duck down because of the trees. Come on, Sam. But I'll actually see how long it takes. And I just turned my Fitbit on to see if it can record actually how far this trail is. No. At least I know all the spider webs I walk through on the way up are gone. I don't have to keep an eye out for them as much. You always find webs across these kind of trails, especially when they close in like this just to have it. You see this sort of thing all the way up the trail, like this, where either other hikers have just like snapped the branch and let it drop down to leave the path clear, I guess. It's not much of a trail, I can say that much. But like I said, I pulled up Google Maps and it existed. And right where we were was where the trail stopped on the map. I guess from there it's just real bushwalking in the directions you end up heading. It's almost some of them are almost like little bowers. I'm thinking of like a bowerbird thing where they curl over. Yeah, there's so many little things that have been pushed over to make way for the trail. The only part of the trail is just here where they haven't done that because it's a tree. Well, Sam, we got a duck under this. Well, I've got a duck under it. Look. So this was that first lookout that we stopped at, which I saw all the steel just over that rock edge. So I don't think this is that far up the trail. There's the bottom of it. There's the house we just walked past to get here. To be honest, I thought this was going to be more of like a wider fire trail, like the one that heads down that way from just down here. But it only stayed like that to where I am now, which is about 50 metres. And it just gets into that narrow walkway, like a one-track walkway. Doing well, Sam. Doing well, look at him. Biggest walk we've had in forever. And as you can tell, we're not cracking a real fast pace. That took us about 20 minutes to come back down. So it would have been a bit longer to go up because we're going uphill and taking it steady because we didn't know where it went. My sciatic is not happy with me, but he's happy because he got a good walk out of it. We've still got to get all the way back to the truck. We can pick up the pace a little bit here. See, that's that other fire trail. That's one that heads down to the waterhole down that way. That was a good adventure. Let's just get back to the truck. Last hill, and it's downwards. It's been one epic walk for us. So we haven't had a walk this long and this far. Since I had 3 dogs, Sam, Lucky and Benji. Used to go on really long walks with them all the time because we were all a lot younger. She was just a pup. Nearly back to the truck. Thank goodness I drive to here in the truck and we don't have to keep going all the way to the house. That'd be... Gosh, that'd add a hell. That'd do it. Add an awful long time to it. And distance. it was a big walk. I think we'd like to do more of them, but maybe work our way up to them. Poor little fella. Good boy, Sam. Good boy.